A question actually we got that we were kind of talking about was, do we think he's going to like Mickey or Donald? And that's actually something we're really excited about. We're not trying to push it. He definitely does seem to like Mickey Mouse at this point. Although we do have other Donald plushes and he seems to like those too.
He makes Donald noises.
He does. He's always like... He does seem like he's a born Donald. But we are really excited once we do decide to go to Disney World, or when we do visit, to see which kind of Fab Five he kind of grows to love. We're not going to push any of them. We're just going to introduce him to all of them and see which one. Speaking of visiting Disney,
yes.
We do have some updates there as well.
Pretty big update, I would say.
Yeah. Might be surprised by this one.
So we bought into the Disney Vacation Club. We bought, almost 300 points or so total to Bay Lake Towers, our home resort.
Yay! I'm so excited.
One thing we said was if we were going to go to Disney with babies or young toddlers or whatever, is we wanted to cut out the stress that we had at Pop Century of the buses. I mean, we could do it with the buses, but we really would have liked to cut it out. So then we started pricing out staying at the Contemporary. And when I started pricing it out and calculating the cost over time and things like that, it was actually much cheaper in the long run to buy into the Disney Vacation Club and pay the annual dues, which are like somewhere around $1,500 a year. But for the $1,500 a year, we can stay like 12, 13 nights in a theme park view or whatever. So that room alone is something like $900 a night if you buy it directly through Disney. So we bought on the resale market, and then we bought a minimum number of points, which at the time was, I think, 30 points, directly, or 25, 30, directly from Disney, to get the membership extras. So now we can get discounted annual passes. We can go to all the special events like Moonlight Magic, where the park is open from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. just for DVC members. All that. So now, unfortunately, they changed the minimum number of points. I think it was like
probably a week after we bought. We were
they changed it to needing 75 directly from Disney, which the reason we buy resale is because resale is significantly cheaper than buying directly from Disney. I think we got in at something like 110 a point or 120 a point, whereas directly from Disney is 191 a point. So just something to consider. And we definitely wanted to make Bay Lake Tower our home because we wanted to guarantee we could always stay at Bay Lake Tower. That's where we plan to stay.
And I think if we ever resell, that seems like a really nice one. Even later in years, it will always be right next to the Magic Kingdom, and you kind of can't beat that. So that was another thing to consider.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're DVC members. Who would have ever thought? I know we went back and forth on that forever, and I think because it was just the two of us for so long, we were so okay with Pop that we're like, it's just the money, difference in cost didn't make sense. But then when we started to consider places like Contemporary, we realized, maybe this does make sense.
Yeah. Exciting. Very exciting for us.
Exciting.
So speaking of going to Disney,
yes,
we do have Lee's first trip to Disney booked.
Yes, booked and planned.
But that doesn't mean we're going to go.
Yes.
The nice thing is we can cancel about 30 days out and not have to pay any penalty with DVC. We just retain our points and we can bank them for a future year. But we did book a trip for May. The dates keep changing because the availability keeps changing. We didn't book as far out in advance as we wanted. We'd originally booked a studio with a theme park view. We've changed our dates now. We decided we want to do a 1-bedroom. So Lee has his own bedroom and we can stay up late at night without having to worry about him in his own bedroom, and we can go out on our balcony. So we've done that. We've moved to a 1-bedroom. We keep switching the dates a little bit as dates open up and whatnot. So
it's not set in stone completely. But we're hoping we're going to be able to go. Again, we're kind of going off of Lee as well.
Right.
We think he'll be ready. But, still sleeping in different places. He is still a little iffy. So we're hoping, we're hoping it's going to work out.
Yeah. But no guarantees. We may end up canceling it. So we're planning on going though.
Another big question we got was, what are we excited about to share Disney-wise with Lee?
I think I just want him to walk down Main Street. I'm really excited for him because now he will be able to walk down, just hold his little hand, like, oh, let's walk down. And he sit there.
I love your idyllic look. It's going to be more like, Lee, stop running.
He's a runner.
He is a runner. I think I'm just really excited to, I guess, enjoy the atmosphere more than anything. He does great in a stroller, and I think it'll just be fun to walk around. I'm actually really excited for the streetmosphere because he just loves music so much. I think I'm really excited to see what he thinks of the Dapper Dans.
Yeah, I don't think we're anticipating doing too many rides when we go down. And even I think we're going to be very laid back, which is very different from the way we've done Disney in the past. Mm-hmm. We're going to be just take it off Lee's cues. You know, if he wants to go back to the room and nap, if he's tired, we'll go back to the room and nap.
If he just wants to do a pool day, we'll do a pool day.
Yeah. So we'll see how he wants to, do everything. But I think that, one nice thing will be the streetmosphere because that way we can just kind of go in and out as we go, please. And he can see the Banjo Brothers if they're still around.
I
don't know what's still around.
I love them.
Because we keep seeing things disappear.
Yes,
the entrance show to Magic Kingdom is gone.
So people ask kind of our reactions to that, and I would say that was actually heartbreaking. I think Wishes wasn't because I think we knew that was coming, and when we last saw it, when I'm like bawling my eyes out, if you remember that in the videos, we kind of were like, this is the last time we're seeing it in person. We're like, we hope maybe we can see it maybe one more time with Lee. Or with whoever it was going to be. We didn't know who was, if we were going to have kids or who it was going to be yet. But we kind of were like, let's just prepare that this is going to be the last time. So I think we were ready for that, but we were not expecting the welcome show. And the sad part about it is our last trip, it wasn't even the full welcome show.
Yeah, it was closed. It was because the train was under refurbishment. Yeah.
So that was pretty heartbreaking because, as you know, again, that's another one that I cry a lot. And a lot of it was because as the train was coming down, I would look at all the families and all the kids and everyone would be like, oh, what's happening? What's coming? What's coming? And then they'd see the characters and I would just be like, look at the kids. They're so excited. And I would just cry and I would just think about bringing my kids and having them see that. But
everything changes.
Yeah, it's got to happen, I guess. So
that's called progress, dear.
We're sure Lee will love whatever there is now in front of the castle, I think. Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
No, we haven't watched anything.
We have not seen Happily Ever After. I think that's what the new fireworks show is called.
Yep, we haven't seen that.
We didn't know. I mean, they got rid of the nighttime parade. I can't believe personally that there's no nighttime parade at Walt Disney World. That makes no sense to me.
And there's no rush to get one.
I mean, I thought when Main Street Electrical Parade, we heard that was going away. I thought, oh, they're going to bring Paint the Night, or I knew they weren't going to bring back Spectro Magic. Because unfortunately, I heard the floats are destroyed. But I thought, oh, Paint the Night's coming to Disney World. That's awesome. I love Paint the Night. Nope.
No.
Nothing.
I know. Isn't that great? I know. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, maybe it was just getting too crowded to handle it. I don't know.
Oh, do you think
or too expensive to run. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'd imagine when Magic Kingdom does their 50th, there'll probably be one.
I hope so. Maybe that's what they're waiting for.
Not till, I guess it's actually closer than I thought.
Yeah, actually.
2021, right?
Yeah, 3 years away. But I guess it's not, if they wait until then, it's not a big loss for us because we probably won't do a lot of nighttime at Disney at this age. We'll see, though. We'll see how Lee does.
Avatar?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess excited, but I've never seen the movie. Yeah. You've never seen the movie. But I think we've heard that it's visually amazing.
Yeah, that if you've seen it or not, it's just, you're all encompassed and pretty cool. But again, we've kind of been avoiding it. Because that's always something I like to, I think you just haven't really been looking into it, but I've kind of just avoided it because I like to be surprised.
And then we have Toy Story Land, which I guess if we go in May will open just after we leave because that's opening around the 4th of July or so.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I think maybe end of June, early July, something like that. And Star Wars Land is still coming.
Yeah, that should be. Yeah, so we're excited about it, but kind of not too invested or involved in kind of the process and looking into it.
Especially because like with Avatar, I don't know if we're going to go this year. I mean, I think our focus this trip or our first trip, or even maybe our first couple trips, will be Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. I do really want to bring Lee to Epcot to see get a picture of him with my Leave a Legacy.
Yeah, because you're not sure how long.
Those could go away at any minute. I know a lot of people think they look like a graveyard. Just all the big rocks that look like tombs.
Yeah.
Tombstones. So I'd like to get a picture of Lee with it because that's a little Joe and then little Lee.
Little Joe. And we call him Little Joe. That's another thing we do call him. We did look back at the questions we asked you to ask us back
almost a year ago.
March. Yeah, actually, pretty much a year ago. So sorry about that again. But we did look back at those and wanted to answer a few more of those. They were pretty common. A lot of people asked the same ones, so
we've answered some of them already throughout the course of this conversation, but here's a couple more.
Yeah.
Do you think Lee will be scared of characters or love them?
We're not sure. Because it's iffy at this point. He loves, again, plushes. He loves characters.
But his experiences so far, we'll go through them real quick.
Yeah.
Santa Claus came to the house because we were, very high on Santa's list.
Yes.
And Lee did not want anything to do with Santa Claus being in his house.
He actually wasn't he didn't freak out or anything, but he was just like, no, I don't like you. He just kind of whimpered, and it was really sad.
Yeah, he kind of ran away from him.
Yeah.
That was around, the end of November, early December. Then he did see Santa Claus in Santa's village or whatever when he went to the mall or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
And
again, he was kind of iffy, but then Santa gave him an ornament and he seemed okay. Yeah. So that was a few weeks later. So he seemed okay with that.
Then we went to a Frost Festival, and they had a snowman.
Yeah, a Frosty snowman dressed up. And that he was very interested.
Just kept coming up to him, pointing at him.
He was very interested.
But it wouldn't let him.
Wasn't really super excited to get too close. But then he was just there hanging out in the area.
It was very not busy.
Right, and so Lee just kept going up to him, but at a distance. And then finally, I was able to kind of bring him over, and he was tickling him, and he was laughing. Yeah. So he warmed up to him. So I think we're kind of at that point right now, which is kind of interesting because at Disney, of course, the lines kind of keep going. Right. So you only get a small amount of time with the character. So we're not sure how he's going to be.
Right. So we booked a character meal, but late in our trip.
Yeah.
So in the off chance that we get there and he is petrified of characters, we cancel our dining reservation.
Right. My thought is that we'll just it may not go perfect at first, but we'll just keep going and because we're just going to Magic Kingdom. We don't plan to go on a whole lot of rides. We might just keep trying to introduce him to characters, and by the end, he might get comfortable.
If we can get him to sit through the parade and just kind of watch them all go by him, but not be too close, maybe
Yeah.
that'll go well. Or if we can just get him to watch them from a distance, if someone's meeting at the flagpole, we can just kind of hold him in a distance and say, look there's Marie or whoever is Pluto.
Yeah. Again, we still have a couple months at this point or so. So, who knows? But at this point, it's iffy. But I just saw the parade. That's another thing I'm excited. I think he's going to like the parade.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We have to get him earmuffs, I think.
Oh, because it's kind of loud?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get him, and if we need him, we need him.
Do you like my Donald earrings?
Yeah.
From a viewer, thank you. Actually, speaking of that, I didn't even mean that to be a transition, but let's go with it. Someone had asked, have we gotten...
Has anybody ever sent us anything or stuff like that? And the answer is yes.
Yes, yeah. If you've ever watched our Periscopes, we tried to open some on there, which is the kind of live streaming chat that we've done before.
Which we have not done in a while. So if you haven't checked in a while, we haven't done it over a year.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think maybe a year and a half. So you haven't missed anything if you were like, oh no, I missed something.
No, not in a long time.
But yeah.
But especially I want to say since Lee's been born, that's another thing. We just want to thank everyone so much that sent us sent something for Lee. It's kind of crazy. I hope to put something together to kind of just show you that all of you how much you have impacted Lee's life, and that some of our fondest pictures will have
outfits.
An outfit that you put him in.
He's got a lot of jackets. He got, or jackets, but sweatery type things. Mm-hmm. He got gloves and mittens. Somebody made him.
Yes.
Some stuff like that.
Again, treasured pictures. He's wearing these.
A lot of onesies that are very Disney related, so he's got a lot of those.
Yep, bibs we had gotten. We
got, somebody gave us a burp cloth that had SeeYaReelSoon on it. We used that all the time when Lee was born.
Yeah, and there was one that had Donald on it, one that had
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. So it's just we thought of you guys all the time. I can't tell you. I know we stepped away, but we really did.
Somebody sent us that tin right there.
Yeah,
from Tokyo Disney with chocolates, which I think they're almost all gone now.
And then this Donald. We got someone drawn Winnie the Pooh. We have in his nursery quite a few things. Oh yes, we have to show this. There's tons of fingerprints on it because when Dad or Joe is at work, Lee loves to come up to this and go, "Daddy, Daddy." This is pretty cool.
My chair's in the way. I feel like.
Yeah, there we go.
So one of our viewers, Dan, sent us this, which we have not had a chance yet to mount onto our wall.
No.
But I don't know if you can even see it. Maybe closer. Whoa. But basically,
it says SeeYaReelSoon, August 8, 2012 to October 12, 2016. This is so there are really no words for that, Dan. You are amazing. We can't thank you enough for that. It's going to be a treasured piece for us always. And even just things in his nursery. We did share with you, I think, again, maybe on a Periscope chat, that we did a Muppets theme. And that's something I hope to put together as well. I'm trying not to make any promises here because, again, I hope to have this video up a year ago and that didn't happen. But I really do want to show you it because we had a lot of fun with it. But even, in the nursery, we had someone that we had met at the parks, a viewer, had made a kind of board where you could put pictures on it. And we have that hung up.
It's Muppet
and he
themed.
loves it. Yeah, and it's Muppet themed.
The turtle backpack. Someone sent us a baby turtle backpack for
Brooke,
Lee.
Yeah.
Brooke sent us that?
Yeah.
And she also sent us a really cool
Muppets clock
for Lee's nursery.
Zooms, yeah. Yeah, she's awesome. Hi, Brooke.
If you know her, Bippity Boppity Brooke, she does ears.
Yes.
People have sent stuffed animals, Tsum Tsums, all that kind of stuff.
Just like some of his favorite
toys,
things.
yeah. Someone sent us, I think, blocks and stuff. So he uses all that kind of stuff. So people send stuff. Lee uses it all.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully get some of that out to show you guys. Has Lee watched SeeYaReelSoon?
Yes, that was a question we got.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
We've tried to put it on in the background for him, as something that he can kind of come in and watch, and he'll point at it and go like, "Dad, Mama, Dada, Daddy," and things when we come on the screen. But I don't think he likes it when we're not on the screen. Mm-hmm. So if we're riding a ride or just walking around the parks, he doesn't seem to really enjoy that part. So he'll just walk away. Yeah. And then he'll go play with his toys or read a book or whatever.
That's kind of only been recently. So
yeah, that's only been within the past month or so. We've really introduced him to SeeYaReelSoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I think it was was it yesterday or 2 days ago? He was just pointing at you. I was like, "Lee, where's Mama?" And he's pointing right at you.
He's
on the screen.
Sweetest.
I think we got everything on the list.
Well, actually, one thing that's not on the list we didn't really talk about is what is the future of SeeYaReelSoon, I guess.
I don't know. We've always said that we're gonna definitely film when Lee is down there for our own use. Mm-hmm. On our own personal memories, I guess is the right word. Our own personal memories and Lee's memories and stuff. So we're definitely going to film. I don't know how it's going to go. Maybe the days will be very slow and there won't be much exciting and Lee will just be sitting there watching the Dapper Dans or watching everything like that.
It's definitely not going to be the same as when we were there before, which, we're excited for. But we're not sure if it's going to be really viewable, I guess, for others.
But if there is stuff we can share, we will share it. It will definitely not be, 3 parts per day, one, every day of our trip. I mean, it may be a video or 2 from a trip or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I think Ashley also intends to kind of keep, hopefully, putting a little bit out here and there, updates as to what's going on and throughout the day, maybe catch up on some stuff with people. You said you wanted to do a video of all the things people have sent us.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a video on how we made Disney Vacation Club work.
Yeah.
And why it worked for us and why it doesn't work for everybody. Just because we said are doing it, I don't want everybody to think that it's a good idea for them because it may not be. Especially if you typically stay at a value or moderate, it's probably not a good idea financially. But if you typically stay at deluxe resorts and you like the idea of a 1-bedroom that has a full stove and a washer and dryer in your room and all that, and you're going to go often, I'll get into that maybe in a video. It'd be, worth doing.
Yeah. And then maybe a nursery video to show you our nursery or Lee's nursery. And then, I don't know, maybe just snippets of our day. Actually, that was one thing I forgot. back in October, I think, I tried to do kind of like a vlog my day, and I don't know, it just failed. I really tried, but I don't know. When I say like we really were intending to have a video out, like we really did. We tried multiple times, but well, I guess we never really sat down and did this. And I think a part of that was that every time we had the time, again, because Joe continues to work so many hours, and then we also have family that are long distance, so they come to visit us often, or we have family even near here that we visit with. Our weekends are kind of either doing that, or then the little time that we have is the three of us, either recovering or just wanting time with the three of us. So every time we had just the three of us and we're like, oh, we could film, we're like, but we could just
so
hang
tired.
out with Lee.
I just want to hang out with Lee and lay in his playpen with him, or read with him, or take a nap.
Yeah. So our time was kind of spent doing that instead. But again, I'm really excited that we're getting this out to all of you. Will catch up on social media. Again, we really have not been looking at all. So, but thank you so much for. I'm sure I'm here and there we may have gotten messages and things like that. So thank you for continuing to reach out and wonder how we're doing. We hope you are all doing well.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll have more updates and we won't be gone for quite as long.
Yes.
I think that's all for now, folks. I hope this video wasn't too long and you've stuck around till now. If not,
and if we had to cut into parts, I'm sorry.
Yeah, probably.
It's probably long.
Yeah, I know that, but again, having not been in front of a camera in so long, I feel really nervous. I'm probably, I don't know, I just nervous laugh and being shy and try to get back used to this. I'm probably different than usual, but hope you enjoyed this video.
And until next time,
see you real soon. Wake him up.
Lee, where's Mama? Lee, where's Mama?
Sir?
Is that Mama?
Mama.
Where are you from?
New Hampshire.
Everyone's on a stuff.
No. New Hampshire.
Excuse me. Lee, who's that?
Is that Mama?
It's a squirrel.
Oh.
Lee, who's that?
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you mind refraining from the singing? I just ate.
You have to pay extra.
For what?
Lee loves noisy singing.
You pay extra for no singing.
I like seeing the sun wake up with us. Did he fell?
Daddy.
I think it was nice.
Lee, where's Daddy?
See.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh, Princess is.
No, it's just